going on? Back with another video. I'm sitting here getting unloaded in St. Louis. I'm chilling. I'm tired. But I really don't know what this video is about. So I'm just gonna talk and I'll figure it out later. I know for sure it's been a lot happened the last 2 days. I don't know if this just happened or it been happened. I had seen a video. It's been going around on Facebook. A lady got stabbed on a train or subway, and I seen it. I guess the beginning of the video, he was already there. She sat in front of him, and he just, and then yesterday, the guy by the name of Charlie Kirk, he got shot in the neck yesterday, and I thought he when I just first looked at him, I'm like, man, he got to be 40 something. The dude was 31. I'm like, dang, I'm 30. Based off the things I seen, I guess he like the white Charleston White, I guess. That's funny, the white Charleston White. Because he be saying things and I guess you can't listen to him based off emotion. You just got to listen to him based off what he's trying to say. But the first time I ever heard about him was from Meat Cannon, the guy that draws the parody cartoons. He drew a picture of him. It was real funny. And then South Park, literally the episode that just passed. The episode before last was about him. I guess Clyde or Cartman was portraying to be Charlie Kirk and a parody of him or whatever. Well, Cartman was being a parody of Charlie Kirk, I guess. But yeah, it's crazy. Supposedly, I just seen on Facebook, supposedly the suspect or the shooter hasn't been caught at all. I think they arrested like 2 or 3 people, but them one the shooters. So, and it's been over 8 hours, so the shooter is long gone, or he's in that area just laying low. It's one of the two. He's either gone or he's in that area laying low. A professional would know what to do, and they obviously done had some training to be able to evade the FBI. To evade the FBI and all that stuff for so long. So they're obviously trained individuals. Who knows? But don't matter. No matter what he say or his political views or whatever. I thought it was right to free speech over here, but I don't know. It seems like everything's going real Democrat, real Republican. You know what I'm saying? And it make me think about that movie, Civil War. I forgot why they ended up having. I forgot what the reason behind that movie was. I think it was Americans versus Foreigners, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. The movie Civil War, but I don't know, man. Stuff keep going like this and too much longer, and it's gonna be a whole lot something over here. Like it's gonna be a lot of infighting. So I feel like people that like know the temperature or the psychological of a group of people, they know what triggers they're gonna have to do to make everybody start infighting, because everybody is separating themselves: black, white, American, foreign, Democrat, Republican, gay, straight. Everybody's separating each other in America instead of Christian, non-Christian, Muslim. Everybody just separating themselves into little small groups. I don't know. Because I was talking to my wife yesterday. I was like, man, these group of people stick together, but still these small branches that break off and they go at it or something like that. I just don't know. I'm just, then I was watching a video this morning. A guy was talking about it, the situation, And because I just had a situation with a family member, Saturday, my sister, and it had me thinking like, man, you could be paying attention, doing whatever you could do, and somebody could be on their phone and something can happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be arguing with their husband, and you know what I'm saying, and you get caught in the crosshairs. So you could be just having your own political view and thinking like, I'm not doing nothing to hurt nobody, and I'm just talking, and XYZ. People already got their conspiracy theories about why XYZ happened, but I don't fully know. It's crazy, but for sure it got me thinking, because the guy I was watching on YouTube talking about it had me thinking. It almost had me go down in a spiral. I had talked to my wife. We didn't talk about nothing with that, but she had started feeling some type of way, so me trying to help her made me feel a little better, So, but now I'm starting to think about it again, like, man, life is short. But one thing he was saying that everybody does when somebody passes away, they go onto their social media page. It's basically like your resume. They go back to their resume and see everything they was doing leading up to that moment, And he was saying like, man, he didn't know he had this much time. He didn't, and that's true. Like, man, you can just be like he ha, and then the next hour, you gone like that. But I'm just not talking. I'm not really talking about that. I'm just, like, man, it ain't really about that person. I'm more like weighing heavy on that lady that got stabbed on the bus. That right there really was like, man, like, man. And people were saying that it was men on the train. They should have did something. But if people ride public transportation, I think it's a high percentage that they're not going to have weapons. They're not going to be carrying weapons. Because they can't afford it. A good, nice, reliable gun is not cheap. Even if you go to the pawn shop, you don't, especially if you don't know about guns. The average person not going to know how to disassemble a gun and clean it. I know how to do that. It's real simple and real easy, but the average person not going to do that. Matter of fact, I haven't cleaned my gun since last year, and I was supposed to do it last week. Even though I haven't shot my gun at all, but still want to keep them, because you never know. I'm not expecting nothing but how this world is going. It's like, man. And then it's not even for me. It's for, when my wife is at home. Shit, got to keep the gun maintained if she have to defend herself or my kids, Because, like, man, how everything going is like, man, you can't do anything. You always got to be worried about something. You got to be thinking ahead, like, oh, I got to go sit in the corner if I can see everything that's in front of me. The average person ain't going to think like that. Like, especially a woman, they ain't going to think, like, hey, let me sit to the back for nobody can be behind me and I can see everything that's in front of me, So you shouldn't have to do all that, man. You shouldn't have to be on your P's and Q's 24/7. You got to worry about bills 24/7. Worry about protecting your life 24/7. Worry about your kids 24/7. It's like, man, you got to worry about eating the wrong food 24/7. Is this food going to affect me down the line and shorten my lifespan 24/7? I can't go exercise to keep my health good. Like, it's like, man, if I do have time to exercise, I'm missing out on money or something like that. It's a lot. But it's a depressing video, I guess. But I know people ain't gonna watch past 2 minutes or a minute, but don't matter. I'm just getting the video put out there because I really don't have nothing to talk about. Just crazy. But yeah, if you made it this far, which I doubt to have, please consider like, comment, subscribing. I've been getting, I done got like a good amount of subscribers the last 2 days. I'm at like 581 right as of right now, so that's good. But yeah, comment down below what you think. And thanks for watching.